Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Yes, my name is Eric Lima. And yes, you are watching my YouTube channel and show, WEML-TV Channel 77, where there's ordinary, then there's me. And that is the catchphrase of the show. There's ordinary, then there's me. And that's how I stand out. And I would give a shout out to Radme X, I think is his name. That gave me basically, there we go. That gave me basically the nickname, the catchphrase. They gave me the idea for the catchphrase of this great channel. How's it going, everyone? Today is August 19, 2021, 10:25 p.m. Like I said, I got plenty of time to talk about this, and I'll be uploading on the last video. I talked about Impact Wrestling's event center. Now I want to turn things over to the NXT TakeOver 36 picks to win wrestling predictions. That's right, where I talk about a pay-per-view that I'm planning on watching over the weekend. In this case, NXT TakeOver 36 on Sunday. And what's going to happen is I am going to make my picks. That's right, I'm going to make my picks. And I found out about before I also the tropical storm Henry is coming Sunday into Monday. So I got to be well aware of that. So I thought it was happening this weekend, but in a way it's not. So it'll be Sunday into Monday. That's the main concern. But I should be fine because it's not happening during midweek or the weekend. It's okay. So you ask me, Eric, you don't have to worry about doing NXT TakeOver 36 picks and predictions, the video now. Why are you doing it now instead of Saturday? Well, I figured I'd get ahead because with a lot to do. Because I got SummerSlam on Saturday, I want to try to make predictions for that. So there are 5 championships, each with a stipulation. 4 to 5 are title matches, as you can see, and the other one is a feud that would last, that has been brewing for a long time. The Undisputed Finale, it's called. So I'm trying to kill some time here. As you know, Karrion Kross has made his Raw debut. What will this one mean for the status of him as NXT champion? I think that will be decided NXT TakeOver 36. The NXT UK Championship, Walter Dragunov 2. Can anyone stop Walter? Can Dragunov stop him for a second time? We'll find out for sure. The NXT Women's title will be on the line. Raquel Gonzalez against her former best friend, Dakota Kai. Does Dakota Kai have an ace up her sleeve to help her become women's champion? We'll never know. And then the $1 Million Championship on the line. LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes. If LA Knight wins, Ted DiBiase becomes LA Knight's butler. Will Grimes change that into Grimes being the $1 Million Champion? So, let's run down the card once again. I want to get my trusty marker. I got my trusty WEML-TV Channel 77 board. Bada bing, bada boom. And these are the matches once again. I will run them down for you. The NXT Heavyweight title will be on the line. Karrion Kross to defend against Samoa Joe. Is Scarlett going to be in his corner? She wasn't around him when he showed up this past Tuesday night. The NXT UK Heavyweight title on the line. Walter to defend against Ilya Dragunov. And then you got the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Raquel Gonzalez. Big Mommy Cool against Dakota Kai, her former best friend. The $1 Million title on the line. LA Knight to defend against Cameron Grimes, who was fighting for DiBiase's honor And DiBiase is very confident that Grimes will beat LA Knight for a third time. Could third time be the charm for Cameron Grimes to beat him? Because if LA Knight wins, Ted DiBiase becomes Knight's personal butler and not Cameron Grimes. And then the 2 out of 3 falls is matchup Kyle O'Reilly versus former undisputed brethren Adam Cole. Check this out. The first fall, Kyle O'Reilly chose a straight-up match. Adam Cole chose second fall, a street fight. In the third fall, William Regal chose steel cage. All right, let's run down the card here, shall we? And we're gonna do it one by. We're gonna break things down one by one. The NXT Heavyweight Title, Samoa Joe and Karrion Kross and Samoa Joe. Both men have brutish power like any other. Samoa Joe has the weight advantage over Kross, but these guys have merciless attitudes. You talk about ruthless aggression, these two have it in spades. But because of Karrion Kross is moving over to the Raw roster, I'm picking Samoa Joe to walk out as the NXT Heavyweight Champion for what, second or third time. Samoa Joe, Karrion Kross, these two big bulls are going to go at it. They're going to need the 82nd Airborne to settle those two down. Walter versus Dragunov. I think we're going to see a new. I think Dragunov is due. Ilya Dragunov. If not, I think Joe Coffey and Rampage Brown may have something to say about that when Walter gets back across the pond. Will Dragunov hang around in the States if he loses and goes after the Cruiserweight title? Maybe. I'm not so sure. Even though Malcolm Bevins says he's a heavyweight, Malcolm Bevins, you better check the man's weight. It's about 100 and some odd pounds. 205 and under is Cruiserweight, pal. He fights like a heavyweight, though. That's for sure. Raquel Gonzalez against Dakota Kai. I got a hunch that Dakota Kai has got an ace up her sleeve, and somehow another ally, a new ally of Dakota Kai, don't know who, will help Dakota Kai become the NXT Women's Champion. Then you get the 2 of 3 falls. You got the first fall being traditional, second fall being street fight, and the third fall being steel cage. To that end, I think Adam Cole has got what it takes to win the whole thing. And now, the $1 Million Championship, LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes. Looks like I'm bringing in new champions. I picked new champion. I picked predicted all the titles will be changing hands in this situation. So this is going to be very interesting if I'm right or wrong about these title matches. So I don't know about you guys, but I say which match will steal the show. I think I'm going to put a check mark between Walter and Dragunov, because those two, you think the round one, the first matchup was insane, but I think the second match is going to be more insane. I think Dragunov is going to pull out all the stops. That's why I'm predicting him to be the next NXT UK Heavyweight Champion. Definitely, there is no doubt in my mind. It's going to be crazy to say the least. So, O'Reilly and Cole could be another show stealer. I think I'm going to check mark that one too. That's one match you're going to have to look out for, because O'Reilly and Cole will go up. These two gentlemen will go all out, and like I said, Adam Cole may end up being the victor. And let's see what else I can do. And Kross and Joe wouldn't be a surprise. Gonzalez and Kai. Gonzalez may have the height and weight advantage over Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai has been in the business longer. But then you got Raquel Gonzalez being a second-generation wrestler as well. So I think both ladies are going to be evened out in this matchup. Like I said, Dakota Kai is going to have something up her sleeve, probably a new bodyguard to help beat Raquel Gonzalez to become the championship. Who that might be, I don't know. Knight and Grimes, I think this time around Grimes is going to be the new NXT $1 Million Champion. I think it's an opportunity for Grimes to really showcase his stuff, and I believe Cameron Grimes was going to go to the moon when he challenges LA Knight, and LA Knight will lose, and Cameron Grimes will be the victor in that matchup. So once again, Kross versus once again, I check marked the matches that could steal the show. Kross versus Joe for the NXT title. I picked Joe to win it. NXT UK Heavyweight title, Walter versus Dragunov. I picked Dragunov to win the title. Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's Championship. I picked Dakota Kai to win it. 2 out of 3 falls. O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, which they dubbed the Undisputed Finale. Cole is going to win that. And the $1 Million Championship, I'm predicting Knight versus Grimes. Grimes will make sure that DiBiase is not a butler, but Grimes will make sure he walks out the $1 Million Champion. So here are my picks and predictions to win. That's all the time we have on the show, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like any of my videos, any of my content, just give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, you don't. That's okay. But just, you can comment on my videos. If you have any questions for me, please do so. And I will see you guys later on the next episode, 486 of WEML-TV, Channel 77, the channel where there's ordinary, then there's me. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Until the next episode, good night, peace, love, bless out.